around wherever you want to go. And this cover right now is formatted specifically to be printed by our print-on-demand company. So once you finish everything, you have a choice. You can preview your cover, which I definitely recommend you doing. Let's preview the cover right now. Okay, here we go. We are now downloading the PDF file, and here it is. Here's the cover that I just created. Obviously, I didn't spend much time working on it, but you can see we have all of our crop marks set up, all ready for printing. And what I would do is I would save this cover to your desktop because you might want to use it as your book icon at some later time. So that's there. Let me click out the preview. Once you've previewed it and you're happy, you would click Submit. You would accept the cover, click Submit. And we'll just give it a few minutes to work. And there we go. And now you've uploaded your cover art. Now you have your cover as well as your interior of your book all set to go for your printed book. Again, professionally printed. Looks like any book in the bookstore. It's that easy. Finally, you're going to pick your price to save your changes. And here we are. Now, what you see here is you see the base price of printing the book. So the book that I just uploaded, in order to print that book, to print the color cover, the print-on-demand company charges $4.37. And that's it. That, with the banking fee, is all the money that is going to be taken by off the bookshelf for that book. And then you decide what your profit's going to be or what your end price is going to be. And then you pay your setup fee. Now, this is one thing we haven't spoken about because when it comes to the ebooks and when it comes to uploading an audiobook, an MP3, it's completely free. When it comes to the printed books, we have to pay a setup fee to set up the barcode and to set up your book within the system. How much is setup fee? $35. It's a one-time setup fee of $35. I wish I could get around it, but unfortunately I couldn't get around it myself. So $35 one time, that's it. I think, in hindsight that, it's not that much money to pay to see your printed book come to life. So for now, I would just put in, let's say I want to make a profit of $44, and then that's it. And we would go back to my books. And now what you'll see is your ebook is ready, and your black and white 6x9 printed book is all ready. You'll see a little yellow arrow. What this means is it'll tell you if you haven't done certain things. I didn't set my price yet, which I have to go back and do. The other reason you'll see a little yellow arrow is if it's unavailable for purchase. Now with printed books, since we have to add your barcode and we have to put it through the system, it's going to take 3 to 5 business days to be set up in our system. Once it's set up in our system, we will automatically remove that yellow arrow, and then once we remove that yellow arrow, you will also see the book format is available to be sold on your online bookstore. So let me go back to the dashboard now, and let me view the public profile. This is what we just created, okay? Here's my picture. Here's my bio. You can add or put as much as you want. As a member, whether I'm a reader or writer, I could send you a message or send myself a message. And here's the book that I created with the synopsis that I just created, the ebook that we just did. You could preview it with the Preview PDF tool. And as soon as the printed book is ready and in our system, you will see that as part of the drop-down. So let me go back to my account now and back to the back office. As you can see, we can view the public profile. You can always add a new book. You can blog if you want to blog. Let me just get to that. It's very easy to blog. You save it, and then that also shows up on your online bookstore. Let me go back to the dashboard. You can view recommended editors and proofreaders. You can go to our message boards and partake in our message boards. And you can partake in the Great American Author Competition. And that's what this is. This is where you are going to put 140 characters to write anything about your book. And in July, our staff will choose the top 20 finalists, post them on Twitter, to be voted on by the public. The top 3 will be announced in July, and they will be in our first network commercial. So let me go back now. Just click the back button. So that's we've already talked about my profile. We've already talked about my books. Let's talk about my copyrights for a second. For just $45 off the bookshelf will do all the work to copyright your book for you. Your book will be copyrighted under your name, and a certificate will be mailed to you by the Library of Congress. Now, if you were going to do this yourself offline, it would cost you $50 plus the cost of shipping the book. You could do it online yourself, but it's a very, very cumbersome process. So we charge $45 to do this for you. And look how simple it is. If we click here to get started, all you have to do is fill in this one sheet. It asks you a few questions, a few checklists. It takes no more than 5 minutes, as well as uploading the book, and then we copyright it for you with the Library of Congress. Let's go to the My Sales tab. Here is where you will be able to track your sales. You will be able to see the date, the book that you sold, the format you sold it in, the price in which you sold it in, your profit, as well as your cash out status. Now, once you have reached $10 in profit, you will see a button that appears that will say cash out. You will then be able to click on that, and the money will then be wired through PayPal. You will get an email once you click on the cash out button that will tell you exactly how it works. Now let's go to our marketing tools. Again, marketing is so important. We are going to market you as best as possible through all of our advertising. But of course, you are your best marketer. When you get out there yourself to market your book, nobody can do it better than yourself, I believe. So here, let's start with the link generator. The link generator is what you would copy and paste this code into anybody else's website, and then this link will appear on their website. It won't say Scott Weisenthal's bookstore. It would say your name. So it would say, Betty Jane's bookstore or C.J. McNeil's bookstore. And this will link directly to your online bookstore, not the home page, to your online bookstore. So all you do is you have to just give this code to a friend, to a business partner, and they will be able to then create this on their site. The other thing you can do right now is we have a partnership with Vistaprint, and you can actually purchase at a very, very discounted rate off the bookshelf business cards, off the bookshelf calendar magnets, off the bookshelf postcards, and off the bookshelf pens. And on them, you can put your name, you can put the URL that takes readers directly to your bookstore. You can also upload your design if you're going to announce that you have a new book coming out, so you can put your book cover on that. So that's what you can do with our Vistaprint offline marketing materials, which become very, very powerful, especially if you want to do a mail campaign. So right now, those are two of our biggest marketing tools for authors, and we are having other marketing tools that are coming soon. We've made